Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Jimmy.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Death Note episode 20. So, last time we had escalation of the situation.
With L.
With L, yeah.
Tell me about it.
So, this L guy comes in and sacrifices a different L guy to see where Light guy is.
Yeah. So I guess the next step would be to see how quickly he gets even closer to Light, and if Light's gonna have to like take off or something.
Mm-hmm. And we know L's willing to take massive risks because of what's happening on TV. It's like he just narrowed it down. It's like, okay, so you can kill that guy. Can you kill me? Without seeing a face, no name. Can you kill me? Nope. So he's narrowed it down already. Mm-hmm. And Light here is very gleefully accepting the challenge.
Yeah.
Like, no, I will prove my superiority and take you down. So so guys, thank you very much for being here. Guys, like the time, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the Patreon in the description if you guys want to see next episode a whole week early. And remember, we now have Uncut, and it will be available there as well. Thank you. See you in discussion.
I am
Justice. Dealing.
Actually put effort into the preview there, like.
Yeah.
Also, concerning L's request that we investigate the time of death for each victim, we found
Just
that
a
all
guy
the
in the
murders
back
occurred
holding a
after
laptop.
4 p.m. and 2 a.m. on weekdays, local time, with 68% of them occurring between 8 p.m. and 12 a.m. Weekends and holidays appear to be the exception to this rule, as the times of death vary much more widely than usual.
Well, I'm not saying this to support Kira or to condone the murders, but in the last few days throughout the world, but especially here in Japan, we've observed a dramatic decrease in the number of violent crimes committed.
Well,
Why are you bringing this up now, sir? That's it. That's all he wanted to say.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't leave her alone in the room.
Sounds like Dad's home.
Oh, okay.
Welcome home, dear.
If police try to come after me, I'm pretty confident I've got something that'll give me the advantage.
Oh?
Good big brother.
Hey,
Crap.
I thought you could join us for dinner. You hungry, Dad?
yeah,
What?
it's been a long day.
Brilliant.
Tell me how are your studies going?
Everything's
Remember, he said he was studying to be a cop.
Oh, yeah.
His class. My big brother's a genius. That's my son. We're all proud of you, Light.
The shaky cam is really disconcerting.
Yeah, I'm not able to say too much about it. In this case, I'm working on
I don't know why his face is so great.
If I write heart attack as the cause of death, then I should be able to write down all the details, including time of death afterwards, shouldn't I? Looks like I'll be able to provide you with more entertainment now.
Entertainment.
The music's coming.
What's wrong? Snap out of it!
A snap out of it is on the floor.
Another one.
Are they all in the same prison?
I don't believe this. Another 23 victims yesterday? Are these confirmed?
The pacing of the killings changed. Is it to contradict that theory? Coincidence? Too convenient. This can only mean that Kira has access to police information. It's obvious now. This is a direct challenge to me.
Anybody with a computer can find out who we are. We don't hide our faces. We're out in the open.
Sir, the truth is we could be killed by Kira at any time.
For these reasons, we refuse to continue working this case. Excuse us, Chief. Hey, stop! All of you! Hold it right there!
Hold it.
Cowards! I'm kidding.
I am sure it's somewhere in this list of police officers and the people closest to them. We will find our suspect.
He was right.
He's right there!
Investigating him.
Right, you got a second. It's really not like you. It's just that I'm no ally of yours or Kira's if you
Yeah,
prefer.
you said that.
The only reason I'm gonna tell you this is because personally it's starting to creep me out.
Oh?
To the point already. You're being followed by another human. He's watching you right now.
Cheats.
I realize there's no way he can see me. but because I'm always following behind you wherever you go.
It's like he's looking
I
at
feel
it.
like I'm constantly being watched. That's a problem. I'll have to get rid of him as soon as possible.
Shadow?
Above all, I need my stalker's name. Once I figure that out, I can get rid of
You
him
also need a
pure
face.
light. And why do Shinigami have to write the names of humans in their death notes? You got any ideas? Let's say you have a human who is due to live until the age of 60, and the god of death wrote that this person would die at 40. 60 minus 40 equals 20.
Math.
Now those 20 years taken from someone in the human world are added to that god of death's life.
Interesting.
So it means, on the other hand, no matter how many names you write in your death note, your lifespan will not increase. That is the first difference between gods of death and humans who possess a death note.
Thanks for rubbing it in.
That's right. I'm able to see your name and lifespan right now. If I converted that to human time, I could tell you how many years you've got left. But there's no way I'd ever tell you that. I may have a big mouth, but even I wouldn't go that far.
What a jerk.
Shinigami never have to worry that they won't be able to kill a person just because they don't know their name. And every time we do take a life, we always know exactly how many years we're going to receive. He can grant that human the eyes of a Shinigami.
What?
But only if a deal is made. One that's been with us since ancient times.
Give me apples.
The price for having a Shinigami's eyes is half of that person's remaining lifespan. That's all it is. Half of my remaining lifespan?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. In other words, if you were supposed to live another 50 years, it would be 25. If it was one more year, then 6 months. I see. That's right. It's a key part of the code that all Shinigami are bound by. I'll say this once more. Give me half your remaining lifespan, and I'll give you the Shinigami eyes. If I agree, I'll be able to know everyone's name just by
Bruh.
looking at them.
Bruh.
With that power, the Death Note would only be easier to use.
Bruh.
So, what'll it be like? Is it a deal?
Bruh.
Deal.
You might want to leave. Bruh. You're in danger.
Discussion.
Discussion. So L is super smart.
Yeah.
Super smart.
Yes.
He's like,
It's
this
a
person
student.
only works on weekends and holidays. I think this person has an occupation. But then he goes an extra step further and is like, he between 1 and 9. So this person is a student. I didn't listen to the actual time. I just
Yeah.
Well,
Sometimes.
based off the times, you
Yeah.
figured it was someone who was out of school.
Yeah.
out of school time.
As soon as they were talking about the time of day that it was doing, I was like, oh no. I knew it was gonna figure
Because
it
he
out.
was like, he speeds writes it for like a couple hours
Yeah.
before going to eat, and then goes to bed.
Yep. There's a lot of little things like that if you watch those documentaries and how they caught killers and something like that, it's just things that people don't consider that goes into their everyday life, that if someone is trying to figure out who did it, it's like, it's very obvious.
Yeah.
You have a schedule, you got everything, where you go. It's like everyone you killed is on the path you take to work or something, you
Yeah.
know? But we just don't think about those things.
Yeah.
And he starts killing people every hour on the hour.
So that was, well, yeah, I just remembered now. Because at first I was like, why did he do it so obviously? But he wanted to lead L into investigating the cops because he wanted the cops to investigate L. But unfortunately for him, the cops don't know L is investigating them. So, because L obviously thought about it, well, this might cause an issue.
Yeah.
You know, and
So he gets
and-
the FBI to secretly infiltrate the country. To secretly infiltrate a different country. To
Wait a minute.
investigate the law enforcement of that country. This
Wait.
isn't a problem.
I know. The FBI, I thought it was the CIA that could.
FBI.
Is
Oh,
the
sorry. Yeah.
No, I was just saying, I thought it was the CIA that could do international.
stuff?
Yeah. So that's my understanding of it too. Is the FBI is internal Bureau of Investigation and
Yeah.
CIA
Federal.
is external stuff. But maybe it's because the CIA deals with non-necessarily investigatorial
I
things.
think they just picked as an
Yeah,
organization.
yeah. There's like that was famous. Let's use it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that maybe the logic of it is that FBI does all investigations, and so
Okay.
they're putting them there. Maybe CIA doesn't do investigations so much as they do external threats. I'm just guessing.
Maybe.
But yeah, that's how he's able to get around lights. So far, L is winning, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so he was right in that they are suspecting each other because those three guys who resigned were very obviously very resentful of the fact that L is using them as like a buffer between him and the killer.
Yeah.
But so far, the police in Japan they're not suspicious of L. They're not really doing anything against L. They're just a little
No.
annoyed.
Yeah.
They're not even like that angry at L. They're just like
They're scared for their lives
Yeah.
with Kira.
Rightfully so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because realizing that, all their names were publicized
all their names and
before
faces
they
were
died.
publicized like us.
The guy is hunting him?
I guess, though, I don't know. The thing that I'm not sure if will come up, like if L will say to them, like, you know, he's trying to be of justice. So he might not actually try to kill them.
investigators.
Yeah, he might not kill them. So, but even that I think might be flawed because I feel like if it comes to it, Light will just come up with some logical explanation why he has to kill the
Killed
cops.
the Lind guy.
Yeah,
Because
but
he was like, "You're evil. What did you say?"
yeah, exactly.
And we know for a fact that it's not that Light could have known that guy was a criminal or anything.
No.
Because they specifically said he was kept off the books. So
Right.
even the cops didn't know that this guy wasn't a criminal.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, law enforcement.
I love how the ironic twists that his father is the head of the investigation right now.
Yeah, and probably it seems like he's head of the Japanese police force. 'Cause
Yeah.
he was at that meeting.
He's
was
chief.
ba-
He's
he is
police
chief.
Chief.
Yeah. And he was he's basically
Wow.
chief. Yeah.
And
So-
he produced a child like that.
Well, he was fine up until he got Death Note. All he was bored with his life, and then he's like, something to do with my life.
And again, I say he produced a child like that.
Yeah, so as the son of the chief, he's able to, he says hack into his computer.
Yeah.
We all know he just knows his dad's password.
Yeah, he's
It's like, I'm able to hack into the mainframe. Puppies. I mean, what's his name? Elle needs to say is, okay, everybody, stop taking any information home. Just stop. Burn your computers. Burn the folders. Burn your house down. Maybe with a drawer bomb.
Probably, yeah, but it's like at this point, they really don't have a whole lot of reason to put their faith in him.
Yeah,
So
they
if he
just-
asks them to do something like that, they're gonna be like, okay, so you don't show up, and now we have to act
Lose
like,
all our
Alter
stuff.
yeah, we're the ones who are
like-
suspicious.
Yeah.
We're the ones who don't get to be trusted.
Yeah. That's why he's keeping it on the down low that he's investigating them.
But it all comes back to, it's easy to say, like like a soldier who's going to fight, like if you're confronting the enemy and then maybe he wants to run away or something, it's easy to say, no, you signed up for this, you're a soldier, you're defending your nation. It's similar for these guys, like, no, you're a cop, you're putting yourself in the forefront so that crime or people who get injured, it doesn't get to the civilian populace. But when it's actually happening, it's really hard to confront.
Yeah.
So it's like I've seen a lot of people like come down hard on those cops for resigning and stuff like that. But
I mean,
I can't blame them.
Yeah, I can't blame them either.
No, I thought their reaction was fine.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. So I'm sure lots of people would stay in the position. I'm sure lots of people are willing to die to stop this. But for a lot of people, it's not 9 to 5. They stop your average crook. They just want their families to be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that everyone knows the stakes are risen, and if you then accept to go forward, that's different.
Yeah. Especially since it was shown that this person doesn't need to be there. It's like he has the touch of death without touching. This is a problem, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be investigating this as like a terrorists, international terrorists, not a cop thing. This is we need to set up like a highly organized, super secret spy ring.
Yeah,
Something.
yeah.
We need to get our own ESPers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very interesting that they... Well, I mean, he's supposedly... This chief guy is head chief of all of Japan.
Was it?
Because that's what we were talking about. He was at the IC...
Interpol.
Yeah, and he was representing Japan.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So this has to be like the top investigatory, whatever.
Yeah, that's a good point. I thought this was just he was like chief of Tokyo or something like
Or
that.
Kanto.
But if you went to Interpol,
Yeah. Mm.
And then we see... Sorry? You
No,
go.
I was gonna say
The next thing
yeah.
was Shinigami.
Shinigami eyes. It's like, I'll give you my eyes for half of your life. Who really wins here?
The thing is, when you think about it from Light's perspective, Light's only current goal is to be a god on this earth. And then, when his time is over, which he knows he won't go to heaven or hell, he knows he's just going to a place. So it's not like he's hoping to... I mean, unless he wants to be there for as long as possible, that's the only thing that would, make him want to think twice about this. But honestly, this is like a no-brainer for Light, in my opinion.
like you're not gonna live forever anyway.
Yeah.
So why not be the most effective killer possible?
In the time you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave a true legacy.
Yeah, and either way you look at it, if he only has a year to live, he does whatever he can in 6 months. If he has 50 more, he has 25 years. It really doesn't look like a bad deal. I don't see him saying no to that.
I mean, it definitely doesn't look like a bad deal to a crazy person. But to the sane person sitting over here, we're not taking the deal.
Well, the same person sitting over here wouldn't be writing people's names in there
This is true.
and fighting against a random person you don't know who knows everything about your life in 1 second.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. Thinking about it, I feel like it's a lot for him to get already. Like I guess he does have to see their face, so that might, I don't know, make it more interesting. But I don't know. I feel like he will say yes.
He hadn't even seen Elle's face, so it wouldn't help him there.
No, but what will also happen is he might start to think about like being able to see anyone's things above their head and all of that might mess him up even more mentally. Like he's already going down crazy road.
I already have a god complex, and now suddenly you can see everyone's lifespans.
Yeah.
And you can just take them away at will.
Yeah.
Lifespan and
And name, yeah, that's the thing. Like
everybody becomes a video game character.
basically everyone's an NPC.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know.
And the only other thing we had this episode really was the guy who stood up and said that crimes have been decreasing and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
people are afraid to die.
Yeah. Yeah, it's it's just a stat that anybody could have been known at the time. Maybe he just wanted to say it as a matter of fact, by the way, this has been going down, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But kind of demoralizing probably in the moment for everybody.
Everyone was
Yeah.
like
It's like, bro.
Yeah. Like, you don't need to remind us.
It's like he's the kid who reminds the teacher that they forgot to hand out homework.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's just going to keep getting better, I think. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guide like time here. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the Patreon in the description if you guys want to see the next episode a whole week early. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.
bye.
Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Grim, Platus, Caesar, Brian Hameka, Cullen Baruri,